leave the TV on. I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go. I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I have some Sunday reset motivation for you guys. I'm going to be resetting my entire house for the upcoming week. So I typically like to do this on Sundays because it sets me up for a fresh start on Monday morning. But there are times when I just have to do it whatever day I can. But today I was able to get it done on a Sunday, so it felt really nice to start the house on Monday with a fresh, clean start. So I'm starting out in my younger kids' bedroom. I needed to strip their beds today, wash their sheets, and I like to keep spare sheets under their beds. I just got some under the bed storage containers from Walmart, and that's what I keep all of their spares in. So when I do strip their beds, I can go ahead and put clean ones on, and I don't have to worry about getting sheets on the beds later after I've been cleaning the house all day and I'm completely exhausted. I can go ahead and get those changed. And most of the time when I do bed sheets, I'll try to get everybody's in the same day. But my 13-year-old's bed sheets had just been washed a few days prior to this, so I didn't have to worry about his. I just had to get the younger two today. But normally I would go ahead and get everybody in one swoop. You guys will have to let me know down below how you do it at your house. Do you do all the sheets in one day, or do you do it on separate days? Let me know down below. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. There's a lot of motivation. We're even going to be cleaning out the fridge. And when you're done with this video, if you need some more motivation, I will have my whole Sunday reset playlist linked down below. I've been doing Sunday resets for probably close to 2 to 3 years now. It's been a long time. I haven't been doing them every Sunday lately, but I would like to get back in the swing of that because I know you guys like to see the Sunday resets. You look forward to these Sunday motivational videos. So I would like to get back to posting those every Sunday. Like I said, I will have my playlist linked down below. Before we get too far into the video, I wanted to unbox this week's Hungryroot order with you guys, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to Hungryroot for partnering with me on today's video. You guys have probably heard me talk about how we don't have grocery delivery where we live, so it's Hungryroot to the rescue for this busy mama. Sometimes it's nice to have a break from all the meal planning and grocery shopping, so With Hungryroot, I can order my groceries online and they ship right to my door. I don't have to leave my house. I don't have to think about anything. So how it works is you take a quiz when you sign up, how you like to eat, the kitchen appliances that you use on the regular, and any personal health goals that you have. And they tailor it to your preferences and dietary needs. And then every week they send you your groceries for your breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner, along with a meal plan. So there's literally no brain work involved. They do it all for you. You can mix and match the groceries with what you already have, or you can follow the meal plan. That's completely up to you. But what I love about Hungryroot is that you get actual full-size products, and they're also healthy groceries. So if eating healthier is a priority for you, then Hungryroot is definitely a convenient service that makes it easy to stay on track with fresh, high-quality groceries and healthy recipes. My kids and I enjoy our Hungryroot boxes. I've purchased Hungryroot with my own money before because I just truly enjoy the convenience and the service of having my groceries delivered. We also avoid eating out. We waste less, and I don't have to think about meal planning or grocery shopping. And just to let you guys know that you can pause, skip, or cancel at any time. So if you'd like to get started with Hungryroot, I'll have the link to Hungryroot in the description box below, or you can scan the QR code on the screen, and the first 100 people to use my code Kelly's Corner 40 will save 40% off your first order. All right, moving into the dining room and the kitchen area, I just need to get cleaned up from breakfast, get the dishes into the dishwasher. I also needed to get my air fryer put back in the cabinet. I had used that earlier this morning to make toast, and I like to keep that put away in the cabinet so it's not taking up counter space. So I'm just going to get that put away and kind of straighten up my counters, declutter them. And I want to clean out my fridge today because it is so crusty in there. My shelves look horrendous. So I want to take everything out, give it a good wipe, and clean out anything that's expired. Just do a nice reset of my refrigerator. I'm also going to take a second to wipe down this cabinet here where the kids sit. Since we've gotten our bar stools, they like to sit here and eat meals, and so they've got little fingerprints and toe prints. There's food splatters, so I'm just going to take a second to wipe this cabinet down.
'Cause we're spending the night, and it feels alright, but it's over now. Time keeps slipping with your skin next to mine, and your lips like on fire, but it's over now. You brought out the best in me. We had everything we needed. You put me aside and turn out the lights for no reason. Was it a make-believe? Something you never needed. What was it all for? I don't know you anymore. We go back, we go back, we go back, we colliding. Losing track, even God knows I'm trying.
I've been thinking more about my dining room and what I want to do in there, and you guys have gave me some ideas as well. So I definitely want to paint the fireplace where it stands out from the rest of the room, and it's kind of the focal point of the room. I just haven't completely decided on what color I want to do. Some of you had the idea to paint it the same green that I have used in our classroom and also in my laundry room where I have my little coat nook. But that big bare wall that's in my dining room, I'm thinking I want to find a pretty kind of like an antique style buffet table and maybe some sconce lights on either side of that. And I may even do some kind of accent wall right there. I'm not totally sure yet, but that's just some ideas that I've been throwing around in my head. I know for sure I want some kind of buffet on that wall, some kind of cabinet, and eventually I would like to get some large pictures, you know, those oversized pictures. I just need to get some updated ones taken of the kids so I can have those printed and get those hung up, but I think that would be really pretty in there. And also, one of you guys had the idea of painting the kitchen table chairs black, and I've been thinking about that as well because it is so white in there. I think it would really add some contrast, and I think it would be really easy to spray paint those because they're just white metal chairs. Or what I might do is just change the chairs altogether, because the chairs that I have now are more on the farmhouse side, and I don't know, I kind of feel myself kind of migrating from that farmhouse style. I still have it throughout my house, but at the same time, I'm kind of migrating out of that. Take a second here to restock my coffee drawer. So what I do is I get the big box of coffee pods from Walmart. You can also get them at Sam's Club, but they are a little bit cheaper at Walmart. Here I'm just showing you some little stir spoons. My sister got these off of Temu, and they're little mini spurtle spoons, but they make the cutest little stir sticks for your coffee. So that's what I've been using them for. And they also are really good for spreads and jams, but I've been using them to stir my coffee with. So I just keep those here in the drawer, but I like to keep this drawer stocked with my coffee pods. It's easy just to open the drawer and grab a pod in the mornings, and then I'll keep the box up in the cabinet and I just restock as needed. So I've really missed running my diffuser. I've not been running that because honestly I just couldn't figure out where I wanted to set it, and so I finally decided just to put it here by my kitchen sink. I think that's a nice permanent place for it to sit. But my favorite is getting up in the mornings, making my coffee. I'll go ahead and get my diffuser running. Lately I've been liking lemon and spearmint together. The lemon is perfect for your kitchen because it smells very fresh and like spring, but the spearmint adds a little crisp freshness to the air. I can't really describe it, but I've really been liking the two together. So that's what I've been using. But I do always keep a link to my essential oils down below in the description box. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to this refrigerator. I just wanted to show you guys a quick before of what it looks like. The shelves were super crusty. So I want to take everything out today and give those a good wipe down. I'm also going to clean out the fridge drawer. It wasn't terrible, but since I was cleaning the fridge anyway, I decided just to give it a quick wipe. And some of my vanilla extract had spilled here in one of the shelves, so I wanted to get that cleaned up. Spray down my fridge, I'm using Mrs. Meyer's. I like to use something that's non-toxic when I'm cleaning the refrigerator, just because it is where we keep our food. So I'm just going to spray it down and let it soak while I work on the drawer. having this drawer is one of my favorite features about this refrigerator because it keeps all of the little stuff out of the main compartment of the fridge. So like canned drinks, I keep our cheese and lunch meat, stuff like that in this drawer. And I also like to keep little snacks in this drawer for the kids. So like fruit cups, string cheese, even the little Baby Bell cheeses. They can just walk by and grab a snack from this drawer.
We want our lives to be like a dream, but we get stuck in reality. You feel the same, you know what I mean. Time to make a change. Aren't you fed up? Aren't you curious? What we could do if we put some trust into ourselves before time is up. Take a leap of faith. Let's get lost in the night. Let's say yes to our lives and not be so damn predictable. Let's stare into the sun, face our fears one by one, before we end up old and miserable. This could be us someday. This could be us someday. Time is a thief, so why wait? This could be us someday. We always stay in the comfort zone. Maybe that's why we feel alone. I wanna dive into the unknown. Nothing in my way. Let's get lost in the night. Let's say yes to our lives and not be so damn predictable. Let's stare into the sun, face our fears one by one, before we end up old and miserable.
My oldest son loves pickle juice. He's always asking me to save it, and we had like 3 jars at this point in the refrigerator. I'm just gonna combine those all into one jar. We had one little fruit cup left, so I just set that on the shelf. This little toxic waste soda was something that Kane got for his birthday, but the fridge is all clean. It feels so nice to start the week with a fresh, clean refrigerator.
This could be awesome.
The inside of this trash can lid gets so gross. I usually have to wipe it down every time we take out the trash, but one of you guys had warned me that it would rust, and I didn't even think about that. So today, after I wipe it down, I'm gonna take a dry paper towel, then dry it really good so that way I don't have to worry about rust. I think I have a couple of spots trying to come up from where I had not been drying it, so I'm gonna make sure to dry it today. But also today I need to vacuum and mop my entire house, so I'm gonna do like I did before, and as I get each room clean, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum and mop that room.
People knew her by her will, to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you
I'm still using the Pine Sol, still loving that. And one of you guys had told me that Pine Sol deters bugs and insects. I know here in Georgia in the spring and in the summer, that's when they really come out. So I don't know how true that is, but that's just something that I wanted to pass along to the rest of you guys. In the colder months, we don't really worry about bugs. They kind of go into hiding. But when it starts to warm up, they start to come out and they want to come in the house. And I think that's just for the original scent Pine Sol. I don't know that it goes for the lavender or the lemon. I think it's something about the original Pine Sol that works. So let me know if you've ever heard that before and if you have found it to be true.
She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she
totally random, but something else that I wanted to do today was to sweep off my little front porch here. I'm going to shake out my rug. It had so much dirt built up under and around it, so I'm going to shake that out and just sweep off the top of the porch and the steps. I found a new rug at TJ Maxx. It came with the rug and the liner underneath, and I thought it was so pretty. Put that out a couple of weeks ago. So the kids' comforters are fresh out of the dryer. I'm gonna get those put back on their beds, and I'll be all done in here. Then I'm gonna head into my living room, get that picked up. The classroom was also a disaster. Ray had been playing with Play-Doh. She's got to where she picks the Play-Doh into tiny little pieces, and she likes to put it on her fingernails, like literal press-on nails. And so she's got little Play-Doh crumbs everywhere. I need to get that vacuumed.
Call me back again tomorrow when you're sober. Signals fading, I got somewhere else to be. I'm an angel 'cause I love you when you're broken. You're the devil, you don't care how I feel.
So in my Easter clean and decorate, I had mentioned replacing the pillow covers on these green pillows. I felt like they were too bright for my living room, but a lot of y'all like the pillows in the pop of color, so y'all talked me right into keeping them. I'm just gonna leave them the way they are.
If you'd only open up your eyes, see me. I've been waiting there forever, can't you tell? Even love your darkest eyes, but you don't need me. You don't need me, only see me as a friend. I could get used to the magic of your love, but I know it's too good to be true. I could get used to the magic of your touch, yeah, I keep coming back to you. I'll be
Moving into the classroom, the floor in here was so bad because, like I said, Ray had little bits of Play-Doh everywhere, but she had also taken some scissors and cut up a piece of construction paper into a million little pieces, so it was all over the floor. So I've got to do a really good vacuum in here. Just going around right now and picking up all of the larger pieces up off the floor that I know my vacuum is not gonna suck up. She's been getting into a lot of stuff lately, making messes. Like last week, she got into some finger paint and she had it all over the table. It was all over the rug. It was all over my floor. It was all over her. She was covered in paint where she had mixed it and it had turned brown. So it was everywhere. I had to wash the rug, which thankfully this rug is washable. So I was able to throw it in the washer, but that was completely my fault because I had put the paint down where she could reach it. I was thinking she was old enough to know better not to mess with the paint, but she got into it and she made a mess. So I have since moved the paint. Ray is definitely my sneakier child. She's very fast about what she does and she's sneaky with it. So I have to keep my eyes on her. Kane was also that way. He was more of my daredevil. He didn't really care if you were watching or not. He was also a climber, so he was constantly climbing stuff. But y'all, I found this little picture at the Goodwill for $4.99 and I thought it was perfect to hang hang here in our classroom. So I'm just going to get that hung up really quick. And I believe when I looked on the back, it was a Target brand, and there's nothing wrong with it. It still looks brand new. So I think I got a pretty good deal. I love to go thrifting. I wish I could go more, but it's really hard when I have 3 kids. They're always with me, but I love to thrift. You can really find some good stuff. Into the laundry room, I really wanted to get my coat nook cleaned off. I had a couple of bags here. One needs to go to the Goodwill. The other is a bag of random shoes that don't have a match. I have no idea how that happened, but I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. I'm hoping that the pairs will show up, but they haven't yet. So I'm going to also take all these coats and hang those up. It's starting to warm up outside. We've had some warmer days where we're not really needing our coats as much. So I'm going to take those to the closet. I also wanted to vacuum and mop in here because I had washed my rug. So I wanted the floor to be nice and clean before I put that down. I will have this rug linked down below, but I absolutely love it. It's got a little distressed look to it, and I just love it. And it's also washable, so it's perfect for the mudroom area. And I did save the worst for last today. The bathrooms are always my least favorite rooms to clean. You'll have to let me know if it's the same for you, but I despise cleaning the bathrooms. At the same time, I'm grateful to have bathrooms to clean. So I'm gonna get the kids' bathroom done first, and then we'll take care of mine. Right now, I'm cleaning their little toothbrush jar. It had so much toothpaste in the bottom of it. So I took all of their stuff out, washed it, and then put everything back. I'm also gonna spray everything down with Method Anti-Bac. Just let it soak for a minute, let it do its job, and then I'll wipe everything up.
The morning light is wandering on my face. I can't believe I don't know the day, the time, the place. I drive around in a city full of shame. Everything feels hollow when you are away. When it all comes down. When our life is too big to confound. You said I can't love anyone but you. And I know exactly what to do. You said I can't love anyone but you. I'm totally yours if you want to. Do you feel the same way I do? That this will last forever, that we'll never be done. Take my hand, I know you want to. Let's spend this night together instead of on our own. When it all comes down, when our life is too big to confound. You said I can't love anyone but you. And I know exactly what to do. You said I can't love anyone but you. I'm totally yours if
I really would like to figure out some bath toy storage for their bathtub. Ray has Barbies that are meant for the bathtub, and she loves to play with them every night. One's like an Ariel doll. She lights up and sings when you put her in the water, but I've got to figure out how to store these because I don't like to leave them just laying in the bottom of the bathtub. They don't drain properly and they can get gross, so I've got to figure out an idea for that. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I will take their little bath toy cups and put those in the dishwasher, and that way they get cleaned and sanitized, but I've got to figure out a way to get the toys up off of the tub floor. was at the Goodwill, I also found this greenery, and the blue on it is what caught my eye. I thought it would be perfect for the kids' bathroom because of the blue, and it also added a little pop of greenery in here as well. I love to get my greenery from the Goodwill. They're really cheap, and a lot of the times they always have tons to choose from. By the way, excuse the wash rag. Our hand towels were all dirty. I've got to get some more of those because we only have 2. So for the time being, I'm just going to use a wash rag. But the last thing I'm going to do is clean my bathroom. I needed to wipe down my sinks and mirrors. I usually just clean my shower when I'm in it at night. It just makes more sense for me to do that. It's a real pain in the butt if you try to clean it without actually being in the shower, if that makes any sense. But that is going to be all for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and you got some Sunday reset motivation. Remember, if you want to check out Hungryroot, I will have that link down below. Be sure to use the code Kelly's Corner 40 and you'll save 40% off your first order. Remember to leave a butterfly emoji down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.